Okay, hi everyone, this is audap. Looks like Nintendo has added some more games to the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. So they've added 5 games to the Genesis portion of the service. Ultra Beast, Dynamite Heady, Sword of Familiar, Thunder Force 2, and Toe Jam and Earl. Now I think of all these games, the only one that's not on the previously released Sega Classics title is Thunder Force 2. I don't think there are any Thunder Force games on there. Mainly because they had their own releases as separate titles. But I think everything else has already been on there. So let's dive into Thunder Force 2. This would be for a lot of us how we were exposed to the Thunder Force series. I don't know what the hell he's saying. Ladder. I think I heard ladder. Yeah, this is pretty unique, really, for the Genesis lineup. Just having a shmup that has both overhead levels and side-scrolling levels. Of course, as the series became more mature, then they abandoned these overhead levels, which is a shame because I think they're pretty good, really. They're just a little hard because of the limited viewing distance you have and how fast the ship moves. It's really odd considering the they would remove it considering the very first Thunder Force game was only overhead levels. No, but most people hadn't played that first game. Yeah, it's so easy to die in this game. It's so hard to stay alive in these overhead portions, or at least I find myself having difficulty. There's all these turrets. Just instant death. Yeah, I did like these portions, but I mean, admittedly, this is the weaker portion of Thunder Force 2. I mean, the side-scrolling missions are stronger, so I totally understand why they decided to abandon them. Still, it does offer some variety. I just think that maybe this could have been reworked in later games to, maybe just give you, like a smaller view, a little higher up, so you have a little bit more time to prepare for attacks. I think it's really the only problem with this. Basically, as soon as you see a wall or something, you're gonna hit it almost instantaneously, just with how fast your ship moves. Yeah, the series would later become a real platform showcase for the Mega Drive. Gained a lot of popularity. And again, it's really known for its side-scrolling levels. And for good reason, these are all really, really well designed. Yeah, you can see Technosoft was really honing their skills with this game. Of course, Thunder Force 3 would just be much, much, much better. But this is really a pretty good game in itself. A bit of an unsung hero, really. But we're playing. I mean, I'm glad they brought it over. I thought it was something. I thought the Thunder Force games were something that was curiously missed in the Sega Genesis collection. But then, you know, we found out that M2 was doing Thunder Force 3 and Lightning Force, otherwise known as Thunder Force 4. So it sort of made sense for them to not include them. But at the time, you know, we didn't know that M2 was working on those. But, you know, Thunder Force 2 still, you know, I thought M2 would maybe do something with Thunder Force 2, but not so. So here we are, finally. So far, the emulation seems good. The Genesis emulation is just like the Nintendo 64 emulation. It's troublesome. Certainly, it's got like a different set of problems than the Sega Genesis collection. But I think they're slightly less problems. Like the emulation is just a little bit better, although it's not 100%. Sometimes you get sound that will kind of linger longer than they would on a real piece of hardware. So fast. Wow, it's kind of a bullet sponge, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Back to the difficult overheads. This map I don't know anywhere near as well as that first one, just because I played that first one so much. It took a long time to get good at it. And even then, you saw I was still dying. I think what makes this one stand out so much is that, I mean, there's so many weapons. I mean, thankfully they decreased the number of weapons in Thunder Force 3. Like, this one just has like a ton of different weapons to use. Most of which aren't that practical. Now, where's the base? The longer you spend flying around, the more stuff comes after you. And annoying stuff, too. There we are. Now it's like such a hyperactive Zaxxon, traveling at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I'm like, where is it? Oh, there it is. Jeez. I know, I wish it gave you more hints where it was. Yeah, ultimately, I think this is why, you know, these levels were cut. Is you know, it just really does slow down the pace. Have to kind of scour the area for it. Whereas, you know, you just get straight ahead, you know, balls to the wall action with just the side-scrolling levels in 3. Still lost a life. Oh my god. This is a bummer you lose like every single power-up. Oh, damn it. Ah, damn it. The death's so quick. Like, the game just moves at like 1,000,000 miles an hour. Even dying is just like, boom, that's it, you're dead. Ah, damn it. So close. Damn it. So hard without the other weapons. Damn it. Miss every single one of these things. So tough. Damn it. Nah, it's even harder. Now we got more walls to run into. Where is it? Like no time to react. Nah, oh well. I guess we'll stop it there. I didn't hit the A button in time. It gives you a limited amount of time. This is audap. You've been watching Thunder Force 2. That's part of the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack on Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I mean, I think this is accurate. Unlike some of the other Genesis games that they have on here, I don't really notice anything being really off on this one. The sound, which is some trouble on some of the other emulated titles, is actually spot on this one. So. Finally, something that isn't in some way flawed in this additional service that costs additional money. Yeah, and I think the game itself has surprisingly survived the times. It's still fast-paced, it's still challenging. Obviously it's not really that long of a game, but it will provide you with a couple hours of enjoyment, certainly, in order to kind of memorize the levels and get through it all. It's a classic, and deservedly so. It's really well done. And, while the sequels overshadow this game, that doesn't mean that this game is a bad game at all. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.